Hi there, welcome to this warm line video, movement for better sleep. So whether you as mom or dad need to get more rest, or you're looking to have some movement ideas to help your kiddo get to sleep, this might help one or all of you. So what we're gonna do first is I want you to grab a blanket or a pillow. What I have right here is a folded up blanket. So whatever you have at home is great. Just fold it up so that it's kind of thick. And what we're going to do first is we're going to come into a child's pose, or what I like to call it sometimes is just your rock. So we're going to make ourselves into a little ball. So what you can do is just come to sit on your feet just like this. And then we're just going to lean forward and rest our head on our hands. Now for the kiddos, this is going to be a relatively easy-ish pose depending on their body and their ability. For adults, sometimes it's a little bit harder for the ankles or for the knees. So I'm going to show you a modification really quick. If you feel it in your ankles, take a blanket underneath your ankles. That'll make it a little bit easier. Or if you feel it in your knees, take that blanket behind your knees. You can do both. Either way, we're just going to kind of lean forward and support your head. You can stack flat hands or stack fists, just so you can support the neck and the head. And we're just going to start right here. We're not going to be here for too long. What I invite you to do is just to let yourself kind of melt into the shape that your body is making and begin to feel the floor underneath you. And do the best you can to start to feel your breath. Let your belly be nice and soft, and you're going to send breath into your belly. You might even feel your belly expand down onto your thighs. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Awesome. Go ahead and come on up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that rolled up blanket or your pillow, and we're going to sit on it. Just sitting just like that. Go ahead and cross your legs. And I invite you to go ahead and sit in a chair if you would much rather sit in a chair. If that's better for your knees, your hips, for your back, sit in a chair. Really no biggie. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to take a few moments just to roll out the shoulders. So you're going to pick the shoulders up to the ears and let them fall. Just a couple times. Good. And then you're going to take a big breath in and sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, go ahead and lean over to the right. We're going to keep the right hand on the ground or reaching toward the ground if you're sitting in a chair. And you're just going to let your left fingers reach all the way over to the right side. Let your legs and your hips be really heavy. And what we're doing here is we're stretching out that left side body. See if you can breathe into your left rib cage. And here, think about letting your head be really heavy. So you might look down towards the floor. That's totally great. Good. On your next breath in, go ahead and come back up, reach up to the sky, and exhale over to the other side. So think about neck is heavy, head is soft, and then you're breathing and stretching into that right side of your body. Stretching out the sides of the body helps with your mood, and it helps you to sleep. Good. We're going to come all the way up. Go ahead and roll those shoulders a couple more times. And then now we're going to twist the spine really gently. So take a breath in and reach up to the sky. And then exhale and twist over to your right. You can let your right fingers come behind you and your left hand fall somewhere on your legs. Wherever whatever it naturally lands is great. Think about revolving your rib cage. As you take a breath in, reach back up, looking forward, and then exhale over to the left side. Again, left fingertips can come behind you, Right finger's somewhere on your legs, on your knee, on the opposite thigh, wherever it lands, and then think about rotating your rib cage. Good. As you inhale, come right back up to center, reach up. Little sprinkle of the fingers, and then exhale, let them rain all the way down. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the soles of your feet and bring them together. So your knees are out wide. Holding on to the legs, we're going to bounce the knees up and down. This is called butterfly pose, and we're flapping the wings of our butterfly here. You can go soft or you can go a little bit more vigorous. It really just depends on what you have the energy for. Good. All right. Go ahead and relax those knees. Take a big breath in. Push back into your legs and lift your chest as best you can. And then as you exhale, lean forward. Lean forward to as much as you can without too much strain, and let the hands fall wherever they do. That might still be on the legs or it might be on the ground. And then we're going to let the head fall. So we're letting gravity take over. And then if you remember, we're going to breathe into the belly. So see if you can expand that belly. When we breathe into the belly, it calms the nervous system and it gets you ready for sleep. Then one more breath here. Awesome. Go ahead and inhale, reach up. You can bring your knees together. If you want to, you can kind of windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just depends on you. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to use a wall or even a couch to lift your legs up. So what this looks like, and again, we're going to use our rolled up blanket or our pillow, and we'll do it I'll show it at the wall, and then I'll show it at a chair. So we're going to take the rolled up blanket, put it somewhere near the wall, and you're going to sit on that with one hip, and then do the best you can to swing your legs up the wall. So what happens here is that the hips are on this blanket, and you're just going to bring the legs up the wall to the best of your ability. Straight legs or a little bend in the knees is fine. And then what you're going to do with your hands is you're going to rest your hands on your belly, elbows on the ground, tuck your chin just a little bit, and then you're going to close your eyes and breathe into your hands. So breathing into your belly. Let the legs be very relaxed. Let them sink down into your hips, into the ground. And stay right there. Just do the best you can to feel your breath in your belly. And as I said, I'll show you a version with a chair. So if you'd like that version, open your eyes. If you don't need that version, keep your eyes closed and keep breathing. The version with the chair, what you'll do is you'll simply swing your legs up onto the chair instead. Whichever one you like better, there's no right, there is no wrong. So you're just going to keep the hands on the belly. Do the best you can to relax those legs, relax your hips, relax your jaw. And we'll stay here for 3 more breaths. One more breath, doing the best you can to stay focused very softly. Awesome. You can stay just like this for as long as you want, or go ahead and just slowly bend the knees, roll over, come upright. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Melissa Reveles, and if you are interested in more resources for learning about ways to soothe your nervous system, to de-stress, to sleep better, for self-regulation, go ahead and check out the Warm Light Activity page. Thank you so much for watching.